Alright gamers, we are back for another episode of Ashe the Diamond. This game I'm going to be playing Ashe Blitzcrank into Jhin Senna. Let's give her a short leash there and let's rush into the lane, try and push for this level 2. Should be a pretty good matchup. Both are immobile. I mean, well, the most important thing of usually, almost every support is immobile, but not every ADC is immobile. So the fact that we're facing an immobile ADC is pretty good for Blitz. Much easier to hit the hook on ADCs that don't have dashes. And it's also pretty good into Senna since she's pretty squishy, vulnerable, wants to do short trades, doesn't want to get hooked into a all-in. So generally Blitz is a pretty good response into this matchup. Mainly for the Senna, I would say. If I get solo XP on this melee, I would get level 2. Or I'll still get it anyway. I was trying to hit my W on the caster for ages and I was just waiting for the minions to settle down. And they just kept moving like back and forth and I couldn't be sure that my W was actually going to hit the right minion. There we go. Could look for a hook at any point now, Blitz. He should be playing further forwards there. Oh well.
I do not seek the throne of Avarosa.
So Senna positioning there means that I can't really walk forward till I'll sit there without just immediately putting myself in range of a trade, so we want to just chill. There, we don't want to take too much damage, we want to make sure we're staying healthy. So that if Blitz lands a hook, then we actually have the HP to follow up.
What is goodness but trying to do better than your forebears?
Oh, here we go, finally. Didn't actually have to ghost her, my bad. But we'll go on Jhin here actually instead of Senna. Okay, I'm gonna disengage actually because Blitz, now that he's like, you know, a melee champion and not in range to auto attack, I'm basically trading 1v2 there if I drag that trade out. I probably shouldn't have ghosted. Jhin just ended up turning around as soon as I ghosted anyway. Basically, we can't continue to trade there unless Blitz is gonna have hookup, which he isn't. At least that's our exhaust down. Just gonna immediately use my E as soon as I get it here. Try and find the enemy jungler. No idea where they are. They could be bot side. I think they might have vision here, let's say. Alright, well, no, I think they don't have vision because they're trying to shove now to make me miss farm because they think I've based. That's the advantage of me sitting back there, is they could have actually frozen and set up a slow push and force us to be overextended when we don't know where Viego is. Instead I just sit back, bait them into pushing. I sacrificed 1 CS for that. There was 1 loss that I missed because I was sitting in the brush pretending like I wasn't in lane. Yeah, they're actually gonna base. Vex is bot lane and she has ult. Oh, they're not even based, okay. I do need to be careful though. I don't know if they could dive me, but they might try. Okay, that's Viego here. Okay, Vex is mid again. I should be safe. Seems like Senna actually based.
The day our tribe won, the world will tremble.
An ally has been slain.
Probably should have chosen that moment to engage actually as Blitz was approaching. I could just slow him with W, and then keep on getting in his range with approach velocity and slowing him with further autos, forcing him eventually to have to flash ideally. I'm gonna place a ward real quick just for the sake of having some vision down while I push here to make sure we're not getting ganked while I shove this out. It's fairly annoying to ward it just for like 15 seconds of pushing, but I would regret it if I end up getting ganked and die. Okay, Viego's dead. Need to make sure that they don't just freeze this. Blitz. Blitz. Okay, that just blows. Okay, they're not freezing though. Clear the wave too much.
Seek peace, but bring the tools of war.
They can recover pretty fast though, despite Jhin being low on mana. Okay, at least it wasn't a full proper crash, so this is actually probably quite good.
Rosa's glory I wish to recapture. It is our people.
Jhin will miss a lot of farm from this, more than I did. I missed 3 melees. But that's it, I get every caster. Jhin has missed 3 melees and counting.
The Freljord shall unite.
He missed a full wave. Would have been much worse for me though if they just set up a freeze and then just based on it.
I do my best work from afar.
Oh boy. Oh no. Buffed Jhin ult. Oh god. Oh fuck.
Only cold and hardship.
She's got another ult, doesn't she? No, I guess not. Cool. Guess it doesn't seem like she wants to dive. Oh, that could be good. Very good. Shame I don't get the kill, but I'll take it. Even the Senna Shroud, which usually would be quite effective against Ashe, is just not so effective if you have your melee support just standing in melee range of the target you want to auto anyway. So, yeah, Senna's just not really all that good into engage.
An ally has been slain.
This time it's not even Senna that even got hooked, but she just can't do much about her ADC getting hooked. She can't like stand in front of it to block it, so she herself gets engaged because then she's just the one that dies.
My aim is steady.
I want a base, but we'll see what LeBlanc is cooking. Oh, what the hell? That was way off. She was slowed, so that should have been extra easy to land. Maybe this works though. We can just straight up flank them. Let's go. Got let's go, nice one. Well played, LeBlanc.
As ice shatters, so shall you.
Should be able to shove one wave here. Honestly, it wasn't even worth going for that one melee. I should have been positioned like here so I can start hitting this wave ASAP. There we go. Don't have time to get this plating. It's a shame on TCS off the call, but I definitely cannot afford to stay in greed for that.
No fate is written except by us.
Nice.
The three sisters are a myth that has strangled our people.
Where is Sen? Is she bot lane? No, she is mid area. And so is Jhin now. Oh, that's just a trap.
In my arrows? I think not.
It's a shame Jhin didn't stay. I wanted to try and kill him. I'll get just this one hit on the turret, get that plating, and then we're piecing out.
A battle worthy of the Freljord.
Okay, so if Jhin is entering lane, he would be alone. Okay. Sen is still mid. I probably should have rotated there, honestly. It's a bit late now, but out of window there. Jhin is like slow pushing this anyway. He's pretty close to the turret. It's hard to punish him, even though I'm stronger. Ah, fuck. Okay. My bad.
My will
An ally has been slain.
Have to stay out of his range now. Oh, my bad. He could try and flash Q. Auto me. Yeah, he's trying to save that fourth shot for a play. You know he's got flash up. Oh, my bad.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Life has no meaning, but your death shall.
target.
3.
What the hell? He's trying to get in range for the flash, I'm telling you. Okay, good to know that he had heal though. What the hell? I wasn't considering that. But how did he know I was there? What? How could he possibly have vision there?
All Freljords are my enemy.
I'm not actually sure who has a lower ult cooldown. I could be very unlucky here if it turns out his ult cooldown is lower. I'm assuming they're probably about the same. For all I know, his could be like 10 seconds lower though, which would really screw me here.
I hold my an enemy has been slain.
Okay, he's gonna mana for ult right now anyway. Okay, wow, okay, he gets killed back.
Enemy killing spree. An ally has been slain.
Worth for us though.
Well, and the battle is won before blood is drawn.
I'm shoving this in and then I'm gonna help. There we go. Oh. There we go. Huge. Did she just... Hold up. Did she just get dragged over that wall by the Urgot ult?
Together, we are strong. Together.
And then just released there after I killed Urgot. What? The hell? Alright, what am I building this game? Am I doing Triforce? Yeah, sure. No reason why not.
I will not allow us to be divided. We are one. Mercy for weak.
An ally has been slain.
Strike quickly. Arrows fly. My mercy has limits.
Hearts beat and your turret has been destroyed.
Is there any chance we could catch out Vex here? Probably not.
What is it to lead? It is to lie. It is to preach caution.
Could maybe get Senna though.
You are elated. It is to give
Oh, hello, they have vision here. Jeez, I was CC'd for so long there. Why on earth would somebody TP her though?
will show them the power of an iceborn.
What the hell? Bro, they have vision everywhere. What the fuck? That's rough. No, are you kidding me? I just barely got hit by something at the end. Fuck. Was it Jhin auto? Jhin W? My bad. Fuck, it was right as he used, like, his W came as soon as I cast my W, so that was really unfortunate timing, because I should have been able to dodge that. He cast it too early. I was not quite in that corridor yet. I still had time to move to the right. I just immobilized myself with my own W. So Jhin did flash on me and did try to auto me. I think the Senna auto is actually what hit me first, though, and got me killed.
I dream of a nation for my people.
That's rough. Oh, did I even have a shutdown? Oh, I didn't. What the hell? I think I had one before. I guess my team fell really far behind since then.
I was born into
This LeBlanc has died a lot recently. That might be why. This could be good. I'm gonna pop Ghost. What the hell? What the hell am I stunned by? Oh, Viego. What the fuck? You're kidding me, man. That blows. I was trying to continue the fight there. I guess I should have just kept running. Well, I definitely didn't expect to get stunned by Viego there. That was quite unexpected. I don't know. If I just kept running, though, I might have actually just got run down by Urgot anyway. Because I had to juke to the side here, and then if I want to escape here... I don't know, maybe I could have just ran. I just thought Olaf was winning the fight for sure, so I wanted to join the winner's fight, you know?
We are all kin, blood of blood.
Whoops, meant to buy this. There we go. This game is a mess. I mean, he's absolutely dead here. I don't know what he was thinking there. Nice. He just has vision everywhere. Ah, my bad. Traps everywhere too, apparently.
The cold does not forgive.
Come on. Oh, come on. Nearly got him. I'm gonna be so upset. Oh my god, my attack move didn't be out of that. That's so fucking sad, man. If I just had blue trinket instead of E, I would have had enough a vision on him fast enough to kill him. Okay, nice. Alright. Maybe there's a world where I catch him with ult soon. Doubt it. Traps everywhere, man. No one there. Let's go. Ow, I got hit. Okay, nice, we got it. Let's go. Huge. Should hopefully. Oh no. They were chasing him and then they were running away from him. Hard to predict that. Fuck, I'm dead. My bad. Uh-oh. Ah, that could have gone so much different if Olaf didn't turn the moment he did. Oh well. Pretty up DCS lead over Jhin at least. Ulting Urgot. Whoa, this minion block. There we go. Let's go. I can catch her for sure. Thank you. We can maybe do Baron off that. I think we should be able to. Nice. I lost vision, so I was so afraid he was just gonna fourth shot me before I could finish him off. I'm so annoyed. Vision is never on my side, man. I guess, what did he die to actually? Oh, so we randomly regained vision. I don't even know from what. But I wasn't expecting to get the last auto. Okay, what do we build here? Ooh, Titanic Hydra should be quite good. Classic.
There will be peace in the Freljord. I will forge it.
We'll go get this red buff.
An ally has been slain.
They think me cold. I have seen things the Southerners cannot imagine.
Suppose final item could be Black Cleaver. Shyvana's AD, Olaf is AD. They're both going to benefit from all the AoE armor shredding I'll be doing. Nice. The hell, Senna. I guess Viego baited her. Okay, Jhin is going Infinity Edge instead of Gale Force. He's not gonna have Gale Force to dodge my ultimates. Good to know. I was about to ult Jhin right as I got feared.
I am Freljord. Family. Tribe.
Okay, I'll go for the farm. Wait. I'm so screwed. God damn it, I didn't see that coming. My bad. I thought they were... Just gonna abandon that. Well, that blows. My bad. Got too comfortable there thinking they'd left. Fuck me. If I juke that to the right, then I just leave myself vulnerable to Viego as well. That was pretty awkward.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
I'll just get the longsword. For Caulfield's hammer soon.
My tribe will bring peace to the north. The south should fear us.
If we weren't doing Black Liver though, we would just do Lord Dominic's. Oh boy. Wait, did Urgot? Yeah, I just saw the Urgot ult.
The day our tribe
Oh no. Fuck, I'm so screwed here. Where am I? Well, I live. Barely.
I am a war mother. I have taken oath.
Yeah, this Shyvana... I didn't notice if she was like the problem in the previous fight, but that sure was a problem. What the fuck? There you go. Ah, that sucks. Unlucky. GG. Alright gamers, we are back for another game of Ashe the Diamond. This game gonna be playing Ashe Blitzcrank into Jhin Nautilus. Gonna just stand here, see if we can maybe get a little bit of cheese onto this enemy bot lane. No, we are not. They are in lane. Okay. So that means they didn't leash. That doesn't really mean much. The enemy top laner didn't leash either. Just means Shaco did leashless, probably started bot side.
Shall transcend.
When you say aberration, I hear my mother and her dreams.
We're still gonna get another minion. Here we go. Slowing with W, so Blitz had a free hook. Oh, he could have even just he could have even just knocked him up with the rocket fist first. That was pretty silly. Oh well.
I do my best work from afar.
Okay, if you know your support is about to throw a skill shot, like Blitz Hook or Nautilus Hook or anything like that, you can just try and time your W so that it's landing before they throw the skill shot, so when the enemy is slowed, it gives them less chances to actually be able to dodge.
It is me.
A lot of the time your supports won't take advantage of it, but sometimes they will. Should do it anyway, just in case. You never know when it might make a huge difference.
My pride will bring peace.
Even auto attacks work in that regard.
The sound
Ashe in general just makes landing skill shots easier for her support. Oh, they had vision there.
Move quickly, position well, and the battle is won before blood is drawn.
Okay, this is gonna start pushing towards us, but for now we are still vulnerable to a gank. Oh, what? Expected that minion to survive longer.
The day our tribes are won, the world will tremble. Heartbound and Iceborne, Spirit Walker and Fireborne.
Okay, we see Shaco.
All
I
Freljordians
think he was trying to set up a gank, but that's why we just play ultra safe there when I point out that we're vulnerable to a gank, since we were a little bit on their side of the map.
flee from the cold.
So the perfect time to gank would have been while they were pushing this wave. Now that they've shoved it in. Okay. Okay, not bad. See if we can get Nautilus by any chance. There's probably a Shaco around. Maybe not, actually. Okay. I'm taking turret aggro. Ooh! Well, that's a shame.
The ice is not pain.
Shaco will probably try and go for me again, though. Ooh, this is tough. I basically need Lucian to stick around and make sure I can get this wave. Because if he recalls and then they 3v1 dive me, then I'm dead 100%. But if he stays, we should hopefully be able to protect each other. I'm not sure I appreciate him using me as bait either. I think he should just be standing here protecting me. Oh, okay. There, we got him. Oof. And I just barely lived. Come on, get him fast. Damn it, I'm probably dead now. Okay, I got him huge. That's unreal. But oh, you see how much farm I missed there? Even though I got a kill, that's really not worth it. I'm like a quarter of a level down on Jhin just because of the huge amount of farm I just missed while he gained all of that. Like the equivalent of all this farm that I'm missing out on, he farmed it while he was shoving it in. So that's a disaster. I probably shouldn't have flashed forward to kill Jhin. Was the main issue there. Oop. And in general, instead of Lucian like standing in the brush here to try and clean up after me if they dive me and kill me, you should just be like standing with me and making sure that I can stay safe there and farm under turret. Instead of like trying to make the best out of the dive, should they go for it, you should be trying to prevent the dive in the first place. Just to prevent that absolute disaster of me missing a billion farm. They might have Shaco around here is what I'm scared of. I don't think they do actually. But because of that trap, I'm just getting zoned from killing Blitz. Nautilus there anyway, that sucks. Oh my bad, I consumed 2 potions. Nice. Well, that was a good trade. Nice, and I made use of my potions by trading. Wait, whoops. Oh, that could be bad. I think I'm dead here. Shit, that sucks. My bad. Unfortunately, the minions being to my right meant I don't think I could actually dodge to the right there. I needed to dodge to the left. Okay, he can cancel bases. Nice. Okay, that's pretty good. He could keep doing it. I don't know why he's leaving now. He should wait for confirmation that they're actually standing so far back that he can't cancel anymore. Like, what he should do is, like, they cancel bases, nice, leave, then go back in. See if they're being greedy again. Greedy or lazy.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
I was born into poverty. All Philyordians are.
Okay, nice, huge. Gee, what the hell? How was he in range of me that whole time? Fuck, Bliss dies here. If he has to block everything for me. Okay, get the potions. Not too bad, not too bad. I'm about to hit 6 as well. Sort of. Oh, he canceled my auto. I'm so sad, bro. Didn't I have Curt Chase? I think he would have died to just straight up 1 auto there. If he dies to that, at least he dies to me? No, he doesn't die to me. God, that's so sad. No, you're kidding me. He's got to die here, man. He's got to. Oh my god. At this point, I'm not even getting an assist. How sad is that, man? Actually, I might not have had Curt Chase, by the way. Because I did, yeah, no. I did use, the Curt Chase just to even get the level 6. Oh my god, that is so illegal. Jhin gets away with this. I need to keep the aggro. What is this cannon doing, bro? Okay. I can't, like, go and cancel Jin's base anymore, but I really still got the freeze. It's not even as good a freeze as it should have been, though, because this cannon just dropped aggro for no reason. I barely even get that cannon. This is not my game.
My mercy has
Enemy killing spree.
This Jhin is gonna be huge when he gets back into lane. Yeah, he's already got Stormers there.
Pains in the balance.
Okay, so Lethal Tempo Scion stomping his lane is a new one. Got him. Nice. Oh, if I could have had that shutdown, that would have been huge. Can I at least get the Nautilus? Nope. No such luck. Oh well. Let's hope Lucian is good enough to carry, which... I feel... oh, my bad. I feel like, it's a joke to even say that. Lucian is not a scaling champion. It's very unlikely he's gonna carry, but... he's putting himself in that position. Let's hope he can pull through.
We will unite.
Oh, I guess I need to go top.
Praise Orn, the Firebringer. I ask for your wisdom.
An enemy is dominating.
Spirit, reveal our way.
Need a ward here at a very minimum.
Gods and
An
spirits
ally has been slain.
are our own.
Turret plating will soon fall.
This game's looking rough.
Seek peace.
Your
but
turret
bring
has been destroyed.
I do have cut down for this guy, but I'm way too behind.
An ally has been slain.
I hold my heart.
An enemy has been slain.
Strike quickly.
Your turret has been destroyed.
What is goodness but trying
Fuck, I got hit. Need to flash that. Okay, Orianna can take over all the space.
An enemy is legendary.
Or do we just try and kill him? Oh, he's gonna flash through. Yikes. I guess Orianna can just go top, because I can't really go mid on this HP, so I just have to base, which means nobody gets the mid lane farm.
I will show them.
Can I push another wave? I think I'll get away with it.
An enemy is legendary.
And if I get another wave, then I catch on my call, so I'm gonna risk it.
I do not seek the throne of Avarosa.
Might even just want to keep on pushing for the... oh, damn it.
An enemy has been slain.
Never mind. I was gonna say push for the objective bounty on the turret.
Forgetting it is only the unity that matters.
Nice one. How did I go to Lucian though?
I will not allow a
3 CS, then I can cash on my call. Please let me get it, guys. Please, Lucian. Got it. Shaco is there. Oh, there. That's weird. So I saw his thingy travel to there, but Shaco was here. That's misleading.
Do not confuse mercy for weakness.
An ally has been slain.
Soul Ward, where was it?
Shut down.
Damn it, can't find it.
No fate is written except by us.
Oh, come on, Nautilus is here. Fuck. Oh, fuck me. Come on, one auto! The Nautilus ult. That's unreal. Fuck, that blows. Too many times I've been one auto off a kill.
There will be peace in the trail door. I will afford
Wait, Gordring is on, what the hell? Thank you for the freeze blitz. Actually, very smart of him.
Killing spree.
Oh, but I just barely don't get the cannon, or do I? Okay, I just barely do get it. Thank God.
for war. I am Iceborn.
I'll keep pushing for now, I think. I think the only person that would come bot here is, well, either Sion or Yone. Yone is dead and Sion seems to be top, so unless Sion TP's here, and I think his TP is on cooldown, then I should be alone.
Taken oaths from many.
An ally has been
Won't be able to get that turret though, I'll just be able to push it in. Yone could be on the way already. Okay,
Together we
that's
are
Yone
strong.
TPing.
Together we
I guess he
are
was not already on the way. Absolutely gonna need to go crit this game, so we actually, hopefully eventually have enough damage to call this on, but we're gonna need a minimum of 3 items for that. He's got a lot of armor already. Super tanky from his passive, his W passive.
no longer needing to lead.
Actually, there's no point in me shoving this in fast. The only advantage is to secure the cannon compared to, like, if Orianna shows up here, or if she also shows up here. Yeah, I want to, like, freeze it, but I may as well just push it fast, because otherwise my teammates will steal it. Oh? Damn it. No vision? Oh, come on. That's so frustrating. Ooh. Okay, nice. Oh, and he dodges the Oni ult. Oh, damn.
My
Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed.
Come on. Okay, nice. Get him fast. Nice, guys. Huge. What if we could do Baron? We have Lucian spawning. We don't have any inhibs down. But they're reviving though. Shaco's actually even already alive.
We must press on.
Gotta be ready to do a fast ult if Shaco shows up on me. We'll start off with the Lost Whisper.
When I say Avarosa, I hear my mother and her dreams.
Brushing the Lost Whisper anyway. Or the Crit Cloak, just so we have a chance to maybe do damage to the Sun. He's already completed this as well. He has an insane amount of armor if he's alone. It's gonna be a massive issue this game.
Quickly now.
Okay, I'm rotating over. We're gonna have to hand over the Baron. Yeah, at least I pauses DPS on the inhib there. Good. He pulls him away as well. That also pauses the DPS. Nice one. Good. No inhib for him. Unfortunately, they will get this one. And probably this one. And then maybe the one we just protected. Unless... Oh, dude, I hadn't noticed him, my bad. I knew it was somewhere in our base. I've stopped fucking paying attention at one point, though. My bad. Oof. Oh my god, the box. Oh, so close. Yeah, I'll play it out. Alright, GG. Alright, gamers, we are back for another game of Ashe the Diamond. This game I'm going to be playing Ashe Momo into Lucian Seraphine. I'm going to be facing another Sion. I might actually consider using the Ashe on-hit build this game, because it is actually a lot better than even the crit build dealing with tanks. Problem with Sion is that you don't actually like really know in advance how tanky he's gonna get, because his tankiness really depends on like how good a lane he's having and how many losses he can get. So sometimes you can like itemize entirely for him and then he's just not a problem and then that itemization is wasted. And other times you don't itemize for him and it becomes a monster and the game is unwinnable. It's a bit of a coin flip. But we'll just itemize for the Sion and we'll see what it's like. I mean, the itemization is not useless if we're not facing Sion. If we're not, like, needing it for Sion anyway. So it should still have a purpose. It's just not going to be as ideal for damaging squishy champions as crit would. Just waiting for a Momo to land and engage. Not much else to do here. I don't want to be trading 1v2.
First blood. An ally has been slain.
Okay, we see the jungler mid lane. We need to pay attention to where she pops after that. I would imagine bot side? Yeah, she is. So I'm gonna stop pushing. She should be on the Scuttle Crab. Okay, I think her Raptors are up unless my E just barely didn't catch those. Oh. She's at least... I think she's bothing topside then. This gank is probably not gonna happen. Okay, Momo needs to start walking forwards yesterday. Okay. At the very least, we got a lot of damage on them there. I'm also about as low as they are, though. Oh, don't keep wasting your time there, Shaco. Okay, I'm gonna stop pushing, because I guess he really wants to make this gank work. To be fair, Surfing doesn't have flash. It could work. They still don't have vision either. Oh, a Momo. Should be able to get Surfing here, I hope? No, we can't. Well, that blows. Needed a Momo to have a lot better execution there. Okay, we need to shove this and crash. And pray we're not getting ganked in the meantime. Trying to get eyes on Lilia. Found her. Okay, we know we're safe from her then.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Hopefully they don't have mana to shove there. Oh, no, we wanted to do Bork. Son is not fat at the moment, but he does have pretty good CS per minute, at the very least. I meant to get refillable there. Oh well. What the hell? Wait, he's dead. What? What could have possibly led to him dying there? What? What happened on the map? Trying to cancel Lucian's recall when we didn't need to cancel his base. We already had a huge favorable base there. What? That is so crazy, man. That's so sad. Oh well. Like you can see how much farm Lucian missed out on here just by virtue of having to base in that position and not having the mana to actually clear the wave. It was so favorable. He just needed to let it happen. Instead he tried to cancel their base. But he can't, like, it's a pointless bluff. Like, he doesn't have anything to cancel their base without dying under turret. So weird, man. And he didn't flash the Seraphine. This actually reminds me of a comment I got on my channel recently, which I really agree with, which makes me sad to think about, where he pointed out that, wow, you really have played that Samira at like 3 minutes 20. If this were top lane, like I'm a top lane main, and if this were top lane, you completely shut her out of the lane there, but instead your Blitzcrank gets low and engages and dies, and instead you just lose the lane. It's like, yep. If I was playing a solo lane here, the Lucian would have been massively screwed over. Instead he gets a free kill. Sad. Best I can do is try and maintain my CS lead. Ow. Oh, a Momoki would have killed him. If we managed to stun him on the turret there, he was so fucked. That was such a, like, not even risky, just dumb play to go for. He doesn't even, like, stand a chance at killing me. All he does is maybe get me low, while potentially dying in the process. Unfortunately, I'm not able to follow that up. Ah, this blows. No. I don't want to get a potion, I'm gonna get boots soon. Decent chance to potion would be a waste. Sun is actually winning lane, so it could become a pretty big issue again, just like the previous game. I'm gonna start maxing Q. I kind of forgot that was the thing I do. Lost the habit because of using Triforce builds. Need to move up here to try and cover him in case they engage on him while he's clearing that ward. Nope. We don't want to fight, buddy. Jeez. Okay, not bad. Could have been worse. He didn't even have ult, so I don't know why he was trying to engage there.
Rampage. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Let's just keep this frozen, I guess. Okay, in the meantime, mid lane seems to be doing pretty well. Careful. Okay, they might just have based. If they're basing, I'm just gonna shove this wave as well. I've already got Bork anyway. Is Ari looking to cheese or what? Or is she looking to lane swap? Lane swap would be weird. I don't see the point of this. Does she think she's gonna be able to 1v2 them or what? So the point of, like, I think some people get confused. They think when you take your turret, you should swap with another lane and try and take that turret as well. That's a rule for bot lane. It's not a rule for any other lane. Like, sometimes mid laners or top laners, they just get the turret and they're like, okay, time to rotate and get a different turret. Like, that's not what you're meant to do. If I was to take my ball in turret, rotating towards mid lane would be an option. But what does she expect to do 1v2? And I rotate here. So me and Amumu, basically, we rotate the mid lane, and what is our use here? What are we pushing here? We can't get anything because the turret is gone. Even the second turret is gone. But even that second turret, if we wanted to try and get it, we'd have to overextend too much for it, so it's not an option. So we have our highest numbers on the map on mid lane, or what? Nothing. Just because Ari already got the mid lane turret, which she could do because she's in a good matchup and because potentially because she could just use Herald there, doesn't mean she can go ball lane and also get that turret. Like, at least the moon was staying with her, so it's not a numbers disadvantage, but... Ooh? Wow, strangely that worked out. Seraphine is actually trolling though, what the hell? That is incredible, the Seraphine was just clearing a ward that whole time. Oh, I missed. Damn. Alright, I'm out. Yeah, sometimes the weirdest plays can just work out like that. Wait, this Gnar just read a rush toll breaker, holy crap. No way. I haven't thought attacked anybody with Bork yet. Sorry, buddy. You can try and get this Scuttle Crab.
As ice shatters, so shall you. Never lose focus.
God damn it. It's not gonna be a good fight. Come on. Got her. Wait, what? Oh, was he getting movement speed just from the cloud zone? No, but I would have had that movement speed as well. I was ghosting, so I don't know how he was keeping up with me. Just his W? Bro, I thought I was gonna walk out of that any second. Look, that was a max range ult. Oh, he did dash forwards. Okay, I didn't even notice that part. My bad. I should have flashed it. Fuck, man. All because Seraphine just barely kept Lily alive. That is actually one weakness of Bork as well, is, hang on. Buy our items. Yeah, one weakness of Bork is that it's dependent on the enemies actually having, like, high HP to do max damage. So as soon as Lilia gets shielded by Seraphine, while she's at, like, fucking 5 HP, my Bork is doing, like, negative damage at that point. I do so much more damage to a shielded Lilia if Lilia has like 1000 HP under the shield than if she only has 50 HP under the shield. So she survived for a shocking amount of time there, allowing her to land a ton of burst on me when she was like a hit away from death in theory. Oh, hell, what the hell? My bad. Where did she come from? I didn't see her. I don't think he meant to use that Herald. Surely. Well, what the hell? Ah, my bad. What? Okay, my Bork is putting in work on the sound though. Can really notice the increased damage. Oh my god. I didn't need to flash really, he got CC'd anyway. Nice. Got him. Damn. Tried my best. Wasn't too bad, at least we got the inhib. And she had the flash for that.
Let's see how close they can get.
Are we getting that Drake guaranteed? Pretty much. I'll just go top.
My people know only cold.
Nice.
I will teach them peace.
I'm just gonna keep on pushing here. There shouldn't have been a fight to break out there. Couldn't predict that. Now that it's happened though, I'm way too far away to follow it up, so we just pushed up. Get the free gold. And my team just wins. I guess this Aria is just strong enough to 1v9. Thank God she won that bot lane dive is all I'll say.
Worthy of the failure.
It'd be an entirely different game if that went different. Ooh. I'll keep pushing.
Killing spree.
Fate of our people hangs in the balance.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Rampage.
We can do rune ends. Rune ends are gonna be really nice with the unhit build. Since it'll amplify the unhit. Oh, wait. That's a Lilia. I don't want to walk up to her. Alright, we probably want to back off here. Okay, she should be dead there. Wow, what the hell? There we go. Got him. Ooh. Let's try and go stunt the Lucian here. That was a close one. Who's alive? Sion. I'm fine. Right? I'll get a cannon and leave. We'll go straight for the Baron. Getting those last 3 casters isn't as important as the rest of the wave, especially the cannon. I've already got rune ends no matter what as well when I base. Wow, that went all the way back there? I've never seen that. What the hell? Huh. Nice one. Yeah, so my build hardly mattered this game. There was like one occasion where I shredded Sion, and I don't think shredding him even changed anything about the game. But yeah, it would have been important if it actually did come down to, you know, the smallest differences.
Tale of failure.
Although this isn't even a small difference, it's actually quite a big one against Sion. It is a lot faster at shredding him. Especially the stronger he actually is.
When I say Avarosa, I hear my mother and her dreams.
You just have the strangest reality.
Nice. Mid lane inhib is already down. We're gonna want to go bot here.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Sorry, Nar. Hate to spoil your whole breaker fun, but what the hell?
Ally has been slain.
I was born into power. All the lords are.
Ow. Alright, I'm fine. I'm alive for now. Is he gonna try and go for me? There's a box here. Oh, there's a Lucian there. I think I'm just gonna base. Okay, that could have gone worse, for sure. Alright, we're gonna rush Lost Whisper, just get as much tank melting for the sun as possible. Lord Dominic's is actually incredibly efficient with Blade of the Rune King. Because you can't amplify Blade with like crit, with buying crit, for example. I mean, you can amplify obviously the 40 AD, but you can't amplify the bulk of his damage, which is the on hit. So the only thing that actually amplifies it is armor pen or lethality. Obviously most on-hit users don't want lethality though. They don't really synergize too well. It's only Bork itself that synergizes.
Avarosa speaks one truth, as all gods must. She doesn't dream of me.
Anyway, I usually would not build our Dominic's just for the Bork, at least if you're using an on-hit build. But, you know, if you're actually facing a tank like San, who actually is building a lot of armor, then it can be incredibly efficient, because this is massively going to amplify the Bork damage, which is just straight up the majority of our damage against San, honestly.
Trying to give me a better life,
At the very least half of it, anyway.
and will die fighting to give
Some of the rest is just regular autos, which are also amplified by armor pen, obviously. Oh. I respect it. Nice try.
the power of an iceborn.
I'll keep pushing and healing. Okay, I'm dead now. Nice try. If it didn't have flash, maybe I would be fine. Maybe. But at least I got him low and bought my team some space. Ooh, the only downside is that I give him 1,000 gold shutdown, but it's probably far too late into the game for that to matter. Alright, nice one, GG. Alright gamers, we are back for another game of Ashe Diamond. This game I'm going to be playing Ashe Leona into Misfortune Nautilus. Oh, we are immediately getting ganked. If I die here, oh my god, I'm actually dead here. Oh? No! Holy crap, that's so sad, man. Yeah, so we didn't have any time at all to actually cover this because we went for a invade on their red buff, found nothing, recalled here, went to the base obviously, walked into lane, got into lane, started laning, and boom, flank happens. We had no idea they were starting on our red buff. That's a bit unfortunate.
Flee from the cold.
Leona should base. I don't need her here. She may as well recover HP because they're gonna arrive into lane here as 2. And we're gonna be in a 2v2 where my support is 30% HP and we're gonna be massively disadvantaged because of that. She should have recalled pretty much as soon as I entered the lane. She's just making me at a huge disadvantage the moment they get into lane here when we should have the advantage because we have the slow push going. Actually, to be honest, she may as well stay if we have the slow push. Whatever. She could have recalled so much sooner. Maybe the slow push could have protected her at least. Maybe it can still protect me. It is a pretty big wave. I'll have to try and crash this one as soon as possible though. I have no summoners though, I'm probably... Oh, okay, we see Nautilus mid. Okay, good thing she recalled then. Pure hindsight, but yeah. Just means that I get a ton of soul XP here. She would have been doing absolutely nothing there, sitting on the lane on 30% HP. Just soaking up my XP. Alright, I can base, I can at least get a long sword here. On the bright side, it's Nautilus who actually got that first kill. Okay, we're gonna follow up here. Yeah, Misfortune is not actually in the lead. Yeah. What is Echo doing?
I love my battle sister.
Okay, he loves.
My people. It is because of this love that I fight.
Okay, nice. They are now pushing. Because we don't want to be at their turret when we have an engaged support like Leona. They have the slow push though, which is going to be favorable towards them in fights. Okay, this could be good. Come on. Oh, okay, we have to switch focus to Misfortune. I need to keep focusing Misfortune. I cannot be baited by Nautilus being a little bit lower. Okay, nice. Huge. It's a shame about Leona getting the kill, but I'll take it. I'm on the way. Oh! Maybe I could have guessed that was going to be a bait actually, my bad. I can't hit him at all. With my W can actually. Okay. Rent this flash at least. Yeah, so I can't actually be baited into hitting him there because then I'm going to take mini aggro, I'm going to take more damage and it's more likelihood that I die. If I autoed, I would have died without him even needing to flash.
No fate is
Okay, not too bad.
except by us.
Yeah, that bait in hindsight was actually very, very obvious. I shouldn't have tried to follow it up. Just as Leona shouldn't have engaged. I wasn't even paying attention to his movements though, because I was just focused on my wave, so I didn't notice that it was extremely obvious. So in hindsight, when I actually look at him, but I realized how the engage happened, then I realized it should never have happened. It's gonna be good though. Oh, I didn't really need the ghost if Leona was gonna do that, my bad. Oh, nice. This time I get the kill as well, perfect.
Mark where they died. That was as close as they got.
So despite the disastrous level 1, we're actually prevailing in the lane somehow.
I will not allow
An ally
Okay, they've got that.
slain.
I think I'm gonna mute this. Or rather than Soul. There we go. That was a close one. He's probably still gonna die though, surely, right? Yeah, but he's also betting them into their death. I'm just gonna continue pathing towards bot lane. Not much for me to do there. Maybe I can even side flank Misfortune with Echo.
Enemy killing spree.
I have seen
I don't have time to like come from the side though. I need to walk directly to him. There we go. Huge. Holy shit, this Misfortune is sad. She doesn't actually miss out on too much from this unless I can set up a freeze here, but I can't afford to. Oh. I cannot help. Nope. I'm not missing out on the cannon or this massive wave. Just to probably still die with him.
Spirit Walker and Fireborn, all Freljord
Zac may be around. Like, you can just pretty much tell just from Nautilus's positioning that Zac is around.
dream of a nation for my people.
Maybe not. Then it's like, why does he want to engage so aggressively, you know? Just bluffing, I guess.
Swiftly now.
Zac is in the river. Should be able to kill Misfortune there. Easily, nice one.
No one escapes when
Okay. I doubt I would have like died to Zac there if I continued chasing, but it also hardly seemed worth it when I wasn't really going to be able to kill Nautilus there, just do more damage. There's no point even trying. When the potential gain is just doing a little bit of damage and the potential downside is maybe I die. So I think, yeah, he's definitely bluffing now. I'm pretty sure Zac went topside. He's just standing around like he's trying to bait for Zac, which I think is trying to like... He's trying to get me to stop pushing. Making me think that Zac might be around, so I gotta leave.
I hear my mother.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, nice. Hopefully I don't get my base cancelled here. Okay, cool.
No better words than the strong must try the impossible.
An ally has been slain.
I must fulfill. Do not confuse mercy with weakness.
I don't know where Nautilus is. He might be potting mid. Okay, he is. This might be too big a way for me to fight Misfortune in, though. We'll try it. Fuck it. Ah, I think she just got a W move speed. Oh well.
Power of an iceborn.
Okay, Zac is like hovering bot side. He's almost certainly gonna go mid now, though.
Dominating. Enemy double.
Misfortune is rotating as well.
Goodness, but trying to do better than your forerunners.
Get out of there. What? What is she fighting back for there? What the hell?
Lead our way.
Yeah, I gotta stop playing aggressively now. They could be coming for me.
Will bring peace to the north. The south should fear us. There will be peace in the Freljord. I will forge it.
Oh god. Jesus, my bad. I think Nautilus is flash. He's positioning like he's trying to catch me out with a flash Q. Oh, what the hell? Got him. That's my triumph as well. And I can kite her. Holy crap. Okay, there we go. Played it nice and patient. Let's go.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, Nautilus may not have even had flash, like he might have just been trying to position to just hit me with a regular Q. But like at the point where he warded over this wall, for example, it really felt like he was trying to like see if he could flash over the wall and Q me. So I suspect he might have had flash up during the whole fight, but you know, it's just speculation. May have just never found a good opportunity to use it. If he really didn't, then my god, the guy bluffs a lot. He's bluffing all day.
Clan or tribe, they will join us. This is the will of Avarosa.
An ally has been slain.
I'm gonna try and crash this fast before the enemy botling comes for me.
I greet you as a Freljordian.
Oh, this could be quite good. Nice. I don't want to waste Gale Force just to avoid some ultimate damage when I know I'm going to be able to survive anyway. Like, this could be very good. Oh, okay, I just barely got her in time. Oh, and I have Zac now too, holy shit. I should have Gale Forced the Zac E, that should have been possible. Oh, hello.
All that Frost touches, we know.
I'll place vision there. Nice and deep to see if Yasuo's on the way. He could also try and walk in through the lane here. If he's not just going mid. Okay, he went mid. Thank you very much for that.
Praise kindred, the
Maybe I can get the turret here as well.
pray we see death's approach, so we may complete our labors and die with our eyes open.
Perfect.
Destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Seek peace, but bring the tools of war. My mother loved me.
Come on.
Fought and died.
Oh, it's so close.
So I fought and will die fighting to give all Avarosans a better life. Reveal what is hidden.
Where was the ward? Oh, there. Ah, got revealed. Means I can't choose misfortune now.
I am a war mother. I have given oaths to few. I have taken oaths from many.
At least not immediately. Okay, we see Zac. I just don't see Nautilus. Okay, she's dead. Fair enough. She just wants to do as much damage as possible. As fast as possible. Alright, now we rotate here.
Praise Anivia, the Frostbringer. Let us feel the coming of change. Grant us the freedom to travel in safety.
If he wants to base, I'm not gonna let him base. Pilfers is going to be very useful to have for the Zac all game, by the way.
The day our tribes evolve, the world will tremble.
Need to back off. Don't have enough protection against the potential Zac gank, exactly. Oh my god, wait, I didn't expect that CC chain. Fuck. Into the Scorching ult. Apples. I was thinking there's no way Yasuo ults me under turret. Didn't need to. Oh, so close. Did he get blinded there or just didn't have the damage? Oh yeah, he got blinded. That is so sad. Might have had her otherwise. No point selling coal yet. I don't have enough gold for runes either way.
Your turret has been destroyed.
We are all kin of kin, blood of blood.
Shut down.
Nice one. Just need to make sure it's safe to pop through here. Hopefully we can get a streak now. Nice. Let's go.
Hands are.
3 Drakes already, jeez.
Today, the fate of our people hangs in the balance.
Ideally we could pick up the turret here, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Don't have enough support from the rest of the team right now. Need to back off, otherwise Nautilus will ult me. I'm pretty sure he was trying to land the kill on it to try and get him range for me to ult me.
Blood strong.
He really wants my ass. Nice one.
You have slain an enemy.
There's a Zac on the way.
No one escapes my blade.
Nice. Huge. Oh, there's fucking one wall. Got him. Huge water not play. We forced that way too hard.
A battle worthy of the Freljord.
Yeah, I can maybe kill Misfortune here. Oh, Zac's around.
Lead the target.
Killing spree.
The ice is not pain, it is surrender.
Fuck me, my bad. No, 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 Leona, don't! She meant well, but she just fucked me. She gave him something to auto to Q onto me when I was about to break the tether. Fuck, that sucks. Anyway, my bad, I was not focused there. We get Lost Whisper. Ooh, nice. Got an assist from that, which gives me Lost Whisper. Nice one, guys. What the hell, Timo? Jeez, so many shrooms. What the hell? He's rushing void stuff. Alright, they got that. They don't need me. Fuck, I could have had a cannon if path straight there.
I am Freljordian. Family, tribe, they are all.
Still can't get this mid lane turret, man. Or can I? It's a hell of a risk, but I got Gale Force. Nice.
True eyes. I hold my heart.
Okay, we'll go for the red buff, I'll go for the Raptors. They have something to do. There we go.
Together we are strong. Together we are Avarosa.
Damn. Can also go for the enemy Raptors here. Drake is still 40 seconds away.
No fate is written except by us.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Fucking hell. Fuck. I had to ult him right there. If he windwalled it, I was so screwed. Managed to time it mid dash. I guess he can't windwall mid dash, right? That's what I was hoping for anyway.
Southerners cannot imagine.
Ooh, nice one.
Heartbound and iceborne. Spirit walk.
Do I just keep pushing? The only one that can like contest me right now is Nautilus, so I think so. You're kidding me, Timo just looped around. Well, that blows. Ugh. Thought he was getting chased off. We had no vision of him either. God, that's so annoying. He popped through the lane. Wait, what? So the last time I saw him, he was there. He must have. Oh, he must have TP flanked, right? He doesn't have TP. What? How on earth did he get behind me then? How does he go from lost being seen here to flanking me from here? Okay, so I mean, I guess he must have just popped again, like there, like that. God, that's so annoying though. Because he did not know that we didn't have vision there. I was baited into thinking we had vision there. Looked like we had vision behind me. Oh well. Just not there in particular, I guess. Alright, we can go for Stopwatch next. Gonna be huge against the Zac Yasuo combo. Even against the Nautilus Misfortune combo, it's pretty good against the comp in general.
dream of a nation for my people.
You are the jungler, bro, please. Nothing to do here. I need to get out and hope I don't run into any mushrooms. Got him. I'll push bot. I think Echo is pushing mid anyway, and I don't think we can push the inhib.
We praise the leader who unifies, forgetting it is only the unity that matters. I do not seek the throne of Avarosa. When I say Avarosa, I hear my mother and her dreams.
Holy crap, she's fast even without her W. Come on. Oh my... Ah, I could've stopwatched, my bad. Dude, I did not expect an immediate Q. I guess they had vision, so they weren't actually taken by surprise. Okay, at least we killed them. Sheesh. Yeah, I mean, so the whole point of me engaging there is that they're, like, obviously like, too low to really fight, so obviously I'm gonna engage. So obviously they just counter-engage and ruin my KDA. Bastards. Are we gonna be able to end? Oh, okay, they're gonna surrender. Nice. They get what they deserve. The loss. GG. Alright, gamers, we are back for another game of Ashe. Gonna be playing Ashe Silas into Vayne Thresh. Vayne starting off with an assist. I imagine she's probably got Treasure Hunter, so can't immediately get anything from that base, but might actually be able to get something later on thanks to that.
The cold does not forgive.
This could be a good fight. Okay. Actually, the Thresh is massively out impacting Silas there, which is to be expected. But okay, no, actually that worked out pretty well. But I probably shouldn't have extended the trade so hard. Again, it's just a... Oh, I wasn't paying attention there. Just a matter of having a melee support versus a range support. As soon as the melee support has disengaged, he's no longer going to be useful anymore and I need to back off.
I dream of a nation for my people.
An ally has been slain.
We must press on.
Okay, so we keep slow pushing here until we're forced to eventually crush it. This big wave, we just keep pressuring with the potential Silas engage.
Hardship.
You gotta respect that. I got mini protection here, I'm good. And that's a death rush, cool. What are you gonna do, Vayne? What are you gonna do? Ooh, come on, no. Bro! What the fuck? Okay, nice one, Silas. That's worth it. He denies a massive amount of gold there. Jesus, I can't believe how badly I fucked that up. Alright, could have been worse, could have been worse. Oh, you know what? I should stay for the wave, or at least the plating. That way I can get no cover. Hopefully I don't regret this. Can't kill me. I'm not gonna bother with the casters. Oh, I'm fucking dead. That blows. I don't even get the no cover then. How annoying is that? I don't quite recall whether they leashed or not. So I don't know whether I should have expected Kane to be bot side or not.
Hearthbound and Iceborn,
Oh well.
Walker and Fireborn. All Freljordians are my kin.
An ally has been slain.
The goddess Avarosa.
Okay, Thresh is currently mid.
Her voice, but
I barely have an Adam lead over Vayne though.
and mourn her passing.
I'm gonna get a huge CS lead once I soak up this wave though.
An enemy has been slain.
Peace requires a steady hand.
Nice, 11 CS lead. Are they on Drake?
Gods and
I'm assuming they're maybe on Drake. No, actually, wow, been ganking mid. Okay, I can try and crash this next wave. It's kind of wave though, so she picked the roam timing well. If she was to rush the bot lane right now, after having basically got that Silas killed, she wouldn't have missed much farm for it.
I was born into poverty.
She needs to be rushing bot though, otherwise she will miss farm. She's trying to help shove in mid lane, she's being a bit greedy, I think. We know Thresh is in the lane though, he's just sitting in that brush. I could get ganked by Silas, or sorry, Kane.
Let's see how close they can get.
Oh, and I can't get this plating. Boom, there we go. Yeah, honestly, actually, no cover is not that important. I definitely should not have, never should have tried to go for that wave without knowledge of gain. Way too risky. For a very little gain.
She fought and died.
It's just pure greed. Like, no cover feels great, but it's not like a significant improvement over double longsword dagger. Oh. No way. Oh, he's dead now. Kane lives, Vayne lives, everybody lives. God damn, the Zac is getting a little bit gapped. Hey, but Pantheon killed. Okay, nice one. That's huge. Meanwhile, Vayne is losing out on a massive amount of farm. She may have a lead just purely from all the kills she has, sadly, but at the very least I'm ahead in farm. She doesn't get the best of both worlds, ahead in kills and ahead in farm. That would be upsetting. Okay, so she's slowed. Don't even need to use ult. Oh, almost could have had Thresh though. We can shove in this wave and then hop at the Drake.
I am a war mother. I have given oath. I have taken oath.
Bro, maybe you started it too early if you're already being contested. We're on the way. What am I building this game, by the way? Probably Triforce should be fine. Nice one. Okay, nice one, Zac. Who's getting gapped? My bad. I spoke too soon. The Zac is... he is Zac-tastic. What a time for me to notice his name. Okay, so if they're not hard crashing this, then I have time to wait for the dagger. If they were pushing that though, I would, even if I'm only missing like 7 gold though, I would just have to leave the base instantly. I don't want to miss too much farm on the turret. But because I can see they're actually just slow pushing instead of hard crashing, that gives me the window I need to get that dagger.
What is it to lead? It is to lie. It is to preach caution even when you are elated. It is to give hope even when you feel none. My mercy has limits.
An ally has been slain.
The bow is my will to perform. I am it. It is me.
Just keep fishing.
My arrows fly true.
It's kind of forcing too hard though. Like even a lot of these, even if they land, they're only landing on Thresh, and I'm so far away that I can barely even capitalize. Zoning them from the wave is fine as well. Like it was actually really good for him to be standing in that brush. Just not so good to be constantly trying to find an all-in. Okay, we'll just try and kill Thresh. I can't quite finish her, sadly. Oh well. Whoa. Damn. Yeah, we risked trading 1 for 1 there, which would be good for Vayne. Like, when we're this ahead, we shouldn't be doing even trades, you know? We should be stomping every fight. Oh my god, that minion block. Alright, is that... And now I get Vayne too? Holy crap, that burst. Stormers are baby. Oh, we're getting ganked. He shall perish. Never mind. He will not perish. I might have my recall cancelled here, yep. Bastard.
And the battle is won before blood.
Ugh. Oh well. I may want to follow up here. Zach. Oh, Jesus, wait. Wait, I'm so tilted. What the hell was that, Zach? That was a potentially winnable fight. Well, that blows. That is unfortunate. Did she use her E to engage that initial fight? I'm assuming she did. Oh, maybe she didn't. Maybe she was actually holding on to her E the whole time. Because otherwise it's kind of unlucky for me that as soon as I showed up is the moment her E came up. Because I assume her E cooldown is not any lower than that. That'd be a bit obscene.
Blessed three sisters, give me strength to endure what I must. Give me courage to fight who I must. Give me knowledge to see truth.
Okay, so that's a big issue. Just the fact that I gave over a 300 gold shutdown to the most fed person on their team. Camille was the most likely person on their team to be able to carry, and I just gave her like a massively increased chance of carrying with that shutdown as well. Really unideal, but I had no idea she was even fed when I cancelled my recall there. I also had no idea that Zach wouldn't cancel his recall.
The day our tribes are one, the world will tremble.
Oh my god. Okay, I got Vayne. Okay. We got the Camille flash at least. That's an ideal. Probably gonna be better to sell my refillable for... Nice one, guys. Huge shutdown to the Pantheon. Oh, the least useful person on our team. Yeah, I'll sell this for Jhin.
Praise can
Maybe I can gank the Malzahar.
with our eyes open.
And he has ult. But I might just have to bot mid here if he doesn't immediately show up. Oh, hello. Hopefully he's dead here. Thank you, Annie. Okay, cool. I'm still gonna path mid, because if I stay top, there's a chance I just get ganked by Camille as soon as she revives. I think she's probably just gonna immediately path top. If I show mid here, now she might go mid, but at least I have protection here for my teammates. But if I'm putting myself in Camille's mind, if she saw me top, she would path top, and she sees me mid, she's gonna path mid now, because she sees there's nobody to fight top. She might also just path top anyway to get some free farm, but you see the way she's been playing has been like trying to force fights with her lead. So she would go wherever the action is potentially happening. Yeah, she was mid, exactly. Should be able to get him. Nice. Okay. Camille's here.
Avarice, guide me.
This Camille is not playing for farm in the slightest. Refuses the side lane. Just perma grouping. I have to give up this turret, which is very annoying because we had like 4 people on our side of the map. They just all recalled and ignored this push. Yeah, I can get Triforce. Gonna go for Renans next, so we can definitely do the Titanic Hydro Bolt again. It's gonna be pretty good into Camille actually, so the effectiveness of her massive tree damage nuke is gonna be massively reduced. I don't even have ult, so I'm not gonna bother pathing there. They should not drag this out too long though.
That has strangled our people. It is a tale of failure.
Shut down.
Oof.
An enemy has been
Push out another wave.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, I can actually get a falling turret, can't I? Can't believe that's still up. Oh, I told them not to fight. But if I go mid, there's no guarantee there's gonna be a fight. They could just choose to not to fight because they see they don't have the numbers advantage. Or they see that we have the numbers advantage, rather. And then what happens? Then Vayne gets to get a free turret. So that, if they play it right, then it is lose-lose for me to go mid. If I go mid, it's purely because I'm banking on them playing badly. And what kind of logic is that, you know? Stupid. Oh, almost got Vayne. This could be good though. But I'm pretty sure Malzahar has ult. Oh, yep, exactly. Got him. We see Camille on upside, so we should be fine to get Vayne here. Hang on. Fucking smite. Ah, now I'm guaranteed dead. Fuck, I hate that interaction, man. Might ult when he doesn't hit anything. Yikes. I should have just flashed on Vayne. It's the fucking fact she went into the bush, but I should have just eat and flashed on her. Oh well. Also, Pantheon reserving a CC for when I'm actually in range of Kayn would have been ideal. Instead, he uses it when I'm not in range yet, so I can't auto while Kayn is CC'd, so I don't have that small window where I'm being peeled. So I should assume Camilla's just gonna leave and there's gonna be no fight, so I'm just pathing bot. Okay, hopefully they get her. Ooh, maybe Zach can get her. Needs my E there. Damn.
There will be
Jhin is here at
peace,
least.
Lord. I will forge it.
An ally has been slain.
Don't know why there's a fight there, we're not grouped.
Killing spree.
Ooh, okay, that's something at least. Well, we need to leave. Camilla's gonna be joining. No, 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 no. Camilla's there. That's a 3v4 from behind. I am absolutely not taking that fight. Ridiculous.
Do not confuse mercy for weakness. One less monster.
Fuck, I'm dead here, aren't I? Yeah, fuck! Damn it. Of course she's still at ult, man. Salah's here just dying for no reason. I'm out of Zanyas? Never mind. Well, that blows. We're just gonna die because Camille gets to keep forcing fights for no reason. My teammates just opt into fighting her with a numbers disadvantage constantly. Not one point did she even have to use her ultimate to force that fight. Either is the worst part. They were just straight up taking the fights. She never had to lock anybody down because they were just willingly fighting her. I think the gamble there that at least maybe she would have had to use her ultimate to kill someone, but nope. Just aced my team because they were all willingly fighting her. At a numbers disadvantage. Twice.
Pain, it is surrender.
This could be good though. Let's go.
An ally has been
Don't know what he was doing there.
I have seen babies fight better than you.
Yeah, after the patch I'm definitely much preferring Storm Reserve to Static Shiv. No way he lives. Holy crap, he doesn't even have his passive forced.
Sacrifice. Protect my husband. Protect my people. If my death pleases you, let it sustain
Could be good.
my
Okay, let's not force it too hard. Exactly. Exactly.
A battle worthy of a Freljord.
He's still got ult, doesn't he?
We will unite the Freljord.
How did that not hit any of the Mazahar road links? Here we go. Come on. Wow. Forgot she can do that. Fuck me, that's so insane. Fuck, I can't believe I didn't call Mazahar. Dude, literally just having timeout would have got me that kill. That's how close he was to dying. Just splash damage from hitting Camille would have killed him. Okay, these guys need to abandon this and just should have defend the base, guys. Come on. Whatever, CGI, I guess either way. Camille got way too big a lead from people willingly fighting her over and over. At numbers disadvantages. Oh well. Alright gamers, we are back for another game of Ashe to Diamond. This game going to be playing Ashe Zillion into Ezreal Karma. Which probably going to be a pretty boring and passive matchup, but we'll see how it goes.
All Freljordians are.
Okay, Karma missed that. Wait, where's my, I thought my support was popping with me, bro. Does she have Ignite? She doesn't. Oh, I meant to auto her there. Okay, that trade could have gone worse, absolutely. Would have been better if I landed that one auto on Karma instead of a minion, but I was checking if she had Ignite.
Position well, and the battle is won before blood is drawn.
Oh boy, Zillion is dead. Yikes.
An ally has been slain.
A battle worthy of the Freljord.
Wait, did he even take that turret shot? He didn't. Fuck me, now I'm just dead. My bad. I really appreciate the show of support from Zillion, though. Really nice to know he had my back there. What the hell?
Today, the fate of our people hangs in the balance.
Okay, that is just crazy that he tried to dive there and nothing happened to him. Like, what does... Is Zillion blind or what? It was only level 1, so he couldn't have done much, but... Jeez, like, I would have had zero chance. Even if I dodged everything from Ezreal, I still would have lost that if Zillion was just gonna ignore that. Just like that, you know? Anyway, I think we just need to try and all in now and... hope we just win. Because we... currently have more HP than Ezreal. Fuck, I need to flash that. Oh my god, I'm still dead. Let's hope Zillion can do something and hope. Yeah, I don't know. It was a big risk, but on the other hand, we would get a massive payoff if we won that. How do they still have exhaust? Oh, I'm tilted, man. Okay, maybe that was a better time to engage than right after Zillion just missed his bomb. Yikes. What the hell? They're still staying. Just for the plating, though. Well, we need to not let them recall. This is literally just the utmost priority right now. I think Ezreal might be in the other brush. Yeah, there he is. Zillion, do you wanna, like, actually help instead of just farming? Nah, he's actually trolling. I don't know when he started trolling, but he's clearly trolling. That is so annoying. Okay, did she not have Q up or what? What the hell was that?
But bring the tools of war.
I couldn't even cancel that if I wanted to because of the shield. Okay, so I'm laning 1v2 here. It is what it is.
For the Freljord.
We'll still push this wave and crush the next one. I might die on the next wave though, because I'm really low. If I do, it is what it is. Hopefully Zillion can protect me if he's actually going to play the game.
Hearthbound and Iceborne, Spirit Walker and Fireborn, all Freljordians are mine today.
Oh, what the hell? Did she not recall? I don't think she did. Jeez. Yeah, pacifist Zillion over there.
An enemy has been slain.
The world will tremble.
Enemy rampage.
It is not the goddess Avarosa's glory I wish to recapture. It is our people's.
This guy is fully charged passive. I can't even try and punish him at the moment. If he ever drops his passive, then maybe I could try and all in.
There will be peace in the Freljord. I will forge it. Focus.
Okay, he's gonna passive now. But I don't have a mini wave to fight with either.
I will show them the power of an Iceborne.
Okay, well we're gonna have to play extremely safe because we're 1v2. Zillion is only taxing XP.
The target.
Can't go for that cannon, I will die.
We will unite the Freljord.
Nice, I got the cannon. Oof, that was a close one. All I can do is like lost under the turret here. Can't actually help in the fight. And he really should have focused Ezreal from the start as well. That was... like, it was a completely free fight if we only focus Ezreal, and if we focus Karma, it might... like, it probably still goes in our favor, but we're introducing that element of risk where maybe they actually turn it around. Oh, I'm dead. I'll try and Ghost away. If she doesn't have Flash, then it should be fine. She has Flash. It is what it is. Yeah, just focus Ezreal and there's no chance that can go wrong. Focusing Karma is greedy just because basically what you're doing by focusing Karma is you're just hoping that you can get a double kill. Like you will be able to kill Karma, then you'll also be able to kill Ezreal. But if you just focus Ezreal, you know he's not going to be able to burst you down fast enough that, you know you're not going to die before he is.
It is a tale.
So there's like no way it can actually go wrong because Karma's not going to clean you up afterwards. Only Ezreal can clean you up. So the priority needs to be Ezreal. It is so greedy to focus anybody that isn't Ezreal just in an attempt to get more kills in the long run. When you know it's like a massive shutdown on Ezreal and a disaster if you just end up having it turned around on you because Ezreal is free hitting.
I do not seek the throne of Avarosa.
Okay, we got a Drake at least.
Let's see how close they can get.
I might actually want to do Infinity Edge this game just so, because I'm going to be extremely behind. May as well like try and maximize my damage so I can try and be as useful as possible despite being extremely behind.
When I say Avarosa, I hear my mother.
An ally has been slain.
I can't go for the cannon. Oh, I'm gonna have to flash that. Not bad.
Together we are strong. Together we are Avarosa.
Even if Zillion wasn't trolling at this point, like this is just how behind we are. I can't walk up there. I'm gonna ult there, see if it hits anyone. Ooh, almost kill stole Katarina. Did hit Jax though, nice one.
But trying to do
An
that
enemy has been slain. An enemy is unstoppable.
We can maybe just get Karma.
gods and spirits guide us, but our lives are our own.
Never mind. I'll just base for an Unquiver. Not Unquiver, I mean Quick Cloak.
They think me cold.
Okay, there's hardly any point just standing around bot lane to be honest, so I'll literally just roam. Could be good. Nice one. We got the Jax too, Camille. Oh, come on. Oh, Katarina's there.
Then we'll die fighting to give
What is he dying for?
A better life.
Okay. Big risk, because I don't have ult.
Press on.
I nearly have it though.
I am a war mother. I have given oaths to few. I have taken oaths from many.
No, Yone should go mid. Don't let him lane with the Zillion. He's doing okay for himself. Well, if he manages to get the shutdown on Ezreal, he'll be really ahead. But no, it's not looking like that's gonna be the case. Maybe with Lily's help though?
Turret plating will fall.
We're doing crit, but even so I'm maxing W just so I have
The nation for my people.
Enemy is godlike.
a long range farming tool. And more safety. Okay, let's go. Yone got the huge Ezreal shutdown. Holy shit. That is so good. Our most voted member gets the biggest shutdown.
I have heard no
That is super valuable. Way better than even me getting the shutdown, which would usually be ideal. As the ADC.
oath I must fulfill.
Just because, like, Yone, on top of being the most fed, is actually a carry. It's way different than Lucian getting a shutdown, for example. That's an ideal.
Slain. Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed.
No fate is written except by us. Anivia, guide us.
Just full HP.
I hold a bow of true ice. I hold my heart.
Your turret has been destroyed.
His mercy or weakness.
But no, don't do it. Why drag her into me? And I guess it was pretty much she had to fear someone. If she ran to the right, she was also potentially gonna fear my teammates. I mean, not if they pathed properly, but they weren't pathing properly either.
My people know only cold and hardship. I will teach them.
Enemy killing spree.
Honestly, yes, actually, I do want to surrender. Didn't mean to drag it up there, but... Ugh. I think that one definitely would have been better on me.
I will not allow us to be
Oh, massive shutdown as well, would have been huge.
all that frost touches, we know.
Enemy rampage.
Yes is not pain, it is surrender.
Farah was coming to me.
Swiftly now.
I could do with staying bot at least until I've cashed out my coal. Feels like the bare minimum until I want to be actively forcing fights. Whoa, nice one, Lilia. What the hell? That should be worth.
Will bring peace to the world. The South should fear us.
An ally has been slain.
Is born into poverty. All
I should not have done this, my bad.
An enemy is unstoppable.
Ah, not the flash I wanted to take. Ah, fuck me, my bad. That was terrible. Way too greedy pathing for zero reason. I just remembered I called the matchup pretty passive in the early game. At the level 1. Nice one. Don't drag it to me. I do 0 damage. This is why we need to build Infinity Edge. Because I could build Guild Force for survivability. Nice. I could build Guild Force for survivability, but what is the point when I am not like dealing enough damage to even bother surviving anyway? We need to actually have enough damage where it creates an incentive for the enemies to actually want to kill us. Otherwise they just ignore us and it's like as if I'm dead anyway. I'm dealing negative damage. Like, the super loyal conception is that the further behind you are, the more defensive you have to build, so you can feed less. But like, you know, you're feeding anyway. You're not, one defensive item is not going to change that.
requires a steady hand.
What you need is to try and have enough damage that you're not completely useless from behind. Defensive damages make you completely useless. Defensive items, I mean. Oh no, oh, my bad. God, that would have been great again. Nice. I need help. And from more than just Zillion too. Need Yone.
The fate of our people hangs in the balance.
Well, taking off half his HP. Just with W poke. Damn. I was hoping you would only be able to, well, not connect the last auto at least. Yeah, he's Trojan as well. Should have expected a super low Q cooldown. My bad. Whoa. Oh, come on, that stopwatch. That's nuts. Who the fuck buys? Oh, he's actually buying Zhonya's, that's why. That makes a little bit more sense, even if it's also weird for him to even be building Zhonya's. Ow. I got her. Another shutdown from the Briar again. I should have not actually ulted Karma. I should have saved it for maybe getting Ezreal sooner. Later, rather. I'm so dead here. We'll try. Do I have minions in the way? Ah. That blows. Yeah, his auto's enough were enough to kill me. That's just how behind I am. Alright, unfortunate game. GG.
Avarosa.
Yo, what up, gamers? We are back.
But
I say fuck it, let's go for it.
mothers and mourn her passing.
Can we go Rammus here? He's probably got E.
Minions have spawned.
Man, where are my teammates, bro? In case this could lead to a good opportunity, they should have been at least pathing here and seeing what would happen. Maybe the enemies would overchase into me, but they were completely uninterested. Oh well.
But bring the
Anyway, seems like we have a Syndra support. I did not notice that until now. Can't be that bad, honestly. Gonna be playing against Singed and Rammus, so we're running the cut down. Might actually run Kraken Slayer this game, we'll see.
I will not allow us to be defeated. We are one.
Nice, not bad. Really good trade.
I do my best work from afar.
Ooh. I'll go Nami. Cool. Nice one. That was a nice double root. Ended up burning both of their flashes. Oh, what? My W got completely absorbed by one minion. I'm gonna ignore the coster because I can't risk missing that cannon. He honestly should have just hit me back with that fourth shot there instead of letting me get some free poke. Would have been much better, especially with the Nami E on him. I think the Syndra is going to have some pretty good engage, so we don't want to be pushing in here. We should just be letting the wave push into us.
Peace requires a steady hand.
Kind of unavoidable now, though. I guess we have to try and look to crash it. Rammus top side.
Never lose focus.
Ooh, don't do it, don't do it. Okay. They really want to base soon, though, so let's start pushing. Again. Okay, so we know Jhin is here at least. I'm gonna stop pushing.
This is my warning to you.
Ah, soap split the plating. Oh my god, that Lissandra range is insane through the minions. Oh. Oh no, that's rough. He ends up with a kill and I don't. How not lucky, but
The balance.
undeserved is that after like 3 minutes of getting dominated. I just want to base. Oh, never mind. Is he gonna get her? Wow.
An ally has been slain.
Well, that is unfortunate. It's all good. We adapt. At least we're 10 CS up.
My people know only cold and hardship. I will teach them peace.
This wave kind of sucks though since he smited a minion. This Lissandra flank could be really good though.
I loved my battle.
This is smart. Walking into lane and just staring Jhin in the face is not smart. This is smart. Maybe we could have waited a little bit for him to show up, but... Oh. I'm probably gonna have to ghost out here, actually. Yeah, no, we can't break this out, I don't think. Oh my god, there's a Kiana here. What is this pathing, bro? What? Oh man, I was trying to path here. It took me here. Oh, that's so annoying. Fuck, that's so annoying. Oh, okay, nice. Just barely get the damage go. I don't get an assist though. Oof, nice juke. Should I go mid? I think I'll go mid. What the hell is Singe doing mid?
Praise kindred, the two hunters. Pray we see death's approach, so we may complete our labors and die with our eyes open.
All I can do here though is, like, I can't show this out, so all I can do is just soak up some farm until Vex comes back. Holy shit, this Kiana's getting railed in lane, by the way. She was only level 5, the Vex is level 7.
Spirit Walker and Fireborn, all Freljordians are my kin.
I need Vex to realize that just because I'm mid does not mean I'm, like, not able to move from mid. I can go back bot as soon as she comes mid. Or even now. There we go. I'm not gonna be greedy and try and take this wave and then also go bot and also try and take that wave. Nope, I just leave her the mid wave. She leaves me the bot wave. It's a good exchange. Best way to rotate when you know you guys need to rotate back into your respective lanes. I might be dead here though. It's gonna probably try and ult me. Yeah. That could have been angled better. I could still die from it though. No, I'm good. Ah, damn it. Spoke too soon. Fuck, man. My bad. Probably was really greedy with my pathing there. Should have pathed through there.
No fate is written except by us.
Yes, the fact that I didn't have vision that caused me to feel unnecessarily safe there. Just because I couldn't see that they were like in range to immediately hit me, but they were.
Bless us, Ildhark, warden of sacrifice. Protect my husband. Protect my people. If my death pleases you, then sustain.
Oh, damn it.
Strike quickly.
Damn. Our mid then come? Sure. So this is gonna cause a bounce back, the fact that we crashed this wave really fast. Should leave the wave pushing towards us. Perfect. He should, like, if he delayed shoving that a little bit further, they would have been further back here. But now this is pushing towards us. Hopefully in about 20 seconds time, they will be a little bit more overextended. But if I didn't crash that, ooh. Just go for it. Oh, damn. Jesus, I'm slowed. Oh, I don't like hitting Rammus W. Okay. And now I'm dead. Lovely. I think we probably just overforced it once Jhin cleansed the ultimate. Should have just left it for another gank. So I kind of also forgot about the cleanse. I think in hindsight I should have just kept dueling Jhin as long as necessary to keep him fighting us without, you know, I don't think they realized Vex was coming yet. Ooh. Okay, nice, he's dead. Nice. He's trying to time it for the last set, that's so annoying. Oh well. But yeah, I should have just kept fighting them for as long as they were willing to fight us, and then if anything just use my ultimate defensively instead of offensively. Because my ult made it clear to them that they should cleanse it and run. They were willing to fight us anyway, so there was no need to immediately lock them down. If I can get this plating, then I'll have Kraken Slayer without selling refillable. That would be nice. Nice. We'll also just try and cheese here, yeah. That's how we go for it. No. I don't want to overcommit there. God, he's gonna have ult. How unfortunate is this, bro? Fuck! That is so unfortunate, man. One auto, no. One auto would be a 1-for-1 trade. I'm pretty sure if I auto Jhin when he was 1 auto away from death, I was also 1 auto away from death. 1/4 shot away from death at least. Oh, he didn't have 4th shot though. But yeah, when you consider that Q on the 4th shot, I would have been dead. I just actually thought he was already at 4th shot, my bad.
Guide me.
I'm his mid right now.
But trying to do better than your forebears.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Oh my god, I nearly missed that. Okay, we see Rammus. Should I try and go for it?
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Okay, he's not willing to fight me.
Destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain.
Okay, I don't want to tank too many minions here, and I don't really want the proper freeze. I just want this to at least be on my side of the map. So if I all in Jhin, I'm gonna have as much room to chase him down as possible. Can't actually... Ooh, yeah, I definitely can't do it into a big wave though, actually. I need to, at the very least, have both of us wipe out our waves. Even then, I think he's just too ahead. I think he should try and ult me here. The buff Jhin ult probably kills me if he lands every shot, and even if he doesn't, then I'm far too low to ever contest him again. Got Ocean Drake in my favor here.
Double kill.
But after that one so I already messed up because I needed to not mess up that one trade. And by mess up, I mean I needed to not take that one trade. At the moment, I'm too low to ever stand a chance of winning a fight against Jhin, even if I take it in ideal circumstances. So we're just AFK farming, which is fine. I'll probably outscale him anyway.
The cold does not forgive.
Really? He's gonna have cleanse by now. Yeah.
Shut down.
Sisters are a myth that has
He's gone,
served our people.
apparently.
It is a tale of failure.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Yeah, definitely gonna have to be a go first game. It's gonna be really good against both the Singed and the Rammus for keeping me safe, especially against Singed. Grab build is also ideal over Trinity Force build for 2 tanks. Or at least 1 tank anyway.
Has been slain.
This is not pain. It is
Shut down. Enemy.
Oh, yikes. Keep pushing here.
An enemy has been slain.
I am the Lord, family, tribe.
Your turret has been destroyed.
It's probably just a Jhin trap.
Destiny.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Warm that ruins lives and murders innocents. It is a deceiver and bringer of woe.
Let's try it. Sana's ult. Ah, but he started charging Q at that moment, man. Oh,
I have taken oaths from
that's unfortunate timing. Oh, that's not an ally. This could be good. That could be very good. Well, I can tell you they definitely should not have engaged onto Sion. Oh my, wait, oh my god, that was so much damage from fucking Rammus W. Because it combined with Nami E and Nami Imperial Mandate. Wow, that is an unfair interaction. I autoed Rammus and took like 600 damage from it, I want to say. Jeez. Maybe not 600, that, okay, 600 is a bit extreme. 300, 400? I don't know. This alone would have been 160?
give me strength to endure what I love, and courage to fight my enemies, give knowledge to see the truth.
Nice one. Fuck. Alright, we'll get it back off now. Since it's a Swifty, so my slow effectiveness is reduced against them, it's hard to guide him. This could be good though, maybe. Nice.
I do not seek the throne of Avarosa.
What the hell? We could maybe just rush the Baron. Ten seconds is a long time.
An ally has been slain.
Maybe not then.
I dream of the day after the tribes are unified. I dream of no longer needing to lead.
Is Kiana not going to push bot? I swear I saw her there. Shouldn't have bothered with Q. I'm letting Ringo take that anyway. Oh. So, no, it would have made 100% more sense for Sam to go top. It is far too late for me to go top. That's annoying. Nice. She got a Jhin, see if I can remove that. Not quite. Oh, hello. Oh, I missed. Fuck. Oh, he didn't get feared. I thought he would. Okay, I've got him. Nice. I can't even remove for a thing. Are you shitting me? Wait, I actually might have her here though. No, spoke too soon. If I hadn't cancelled one auto, I might have had her though. Could have also started auto attacking her sooner. I don't know why I used either actually. What? Maybe delayed reaction to actually seeing her pop up on me. Yeah, cancelled an auto there. Most probably as my Q run out, I guess. Yeah, 100%. A perfect execution in that fight would have won me that fight, for sure. Needed to get one auto attack on her sooner, as soon as she actually like dashed towards me, because I was already in range, and it still took me like 1 to 1.5 seconds to even start focusing her when she was in my range, and then I also cancelled one auto, and I think either one of those mistakes being removed would have allowed me to beat her.
Swiftly now. A battle worthy of the Freljord.
Yeah, let's pass straight to bot side now, actually. The sun is huge, at least look at this farm. About 9 CS per minute. With the whole breaker.
Southerners cannot imagine.
Oh. Oh, they were already on it, and he stole it. Nice one. I don't think we should fight, though. There's not a chance that that fight is smart. I mean, it's amazing the Sun is still alive, but I don't think me DPSing there will save it.
I want this. Seek peace, but bring the tools of war.
This is probably a bad ult. Oh my god, I actually almost hit him. I don't want to hit Rammus while he's got the Nami E on him. Ooh? Oh. Well, at least they're not gonna get Baron. Maybe we get Baron. At least they got a terrible comp for dealing with Sion. Proper fights, we should probably just dump them. Nice. Ooh. Nice one. What is he doing? I don't want to hit his W. There we go. Huge. Wow, that's just gonna be GG, isn't it? Terrible lane. Did not matter this game. God bless. GG. Alright gamers, we are back for another game of Ashe Diamond. Starting off with not even an invade, just a little bit of shenanigans on the mid lane. So of course I'm coming in for the flank. We get at least kindred here. First blood. Okay, I want to base and spend my gold ideally. So I don't miss out on farm on bot lane. Either way I'm gonna be pretty late. Let's go. Alright, we're gonna be playing Ashe Lulu into Syndra Senna. Haven't even seen Syndra yet, but yeah, so I didn't actually notice the matchup. I'm running armor here. Big mistake. It's gonna cost us a little bit in lane, but hopefully we can just win it anyway, especially with the help of this first blood. Regardless, because of the matchup, even if I didn't forget to run a Mar, I'm actually gonna run the Triforce first item, because that's going to make me tankier significantly sooner, and that's going to help a lot against the Syndra burst at the level 6 in particular. Ah, that is painful. Oh well, at least I got the XP. It's not a disaster, but god, that would have been satisfying. Just needed to start my recall a little bit sooner, and I would have had that.
Aim is steady.
Where the hell is Syndra? Syndra is mid. What the hell? Akshan didn't have to waste flash. Nice.
Never lose focus.
Well, she seems to be trolling, because if she wanted to just straight up do a gank, she would have just walked through there, right? Not through the back. Okay, you know what? We had this trolling Zillion earlier. I think it's only fair the enemies get a troll this time too.
My arrows fly true.
Makes for a pretty boring game though. Maybe Talon will go bot? I don't want to be 2v1. That's boring as hell.
My mercy has limits.
Alright, I'm gonna base now. I'm still gonna rush Triforce, honestly, regardless.
An ally has been slain.
Either way, I want to do Triforce this game. There's an argument that Goforce would be better against the Singed in particular, but the rest of their comp just screams Triforce. So I can face tank the Talon, face tank the Syndra, face tank the Kindred. Mostly just face tank the Kindred, but at least hopefully be able to survive the burst of Syndra and Talon if they ever get in my range.
Lives in war.
Is Talon gonna come bot now?
You face an iceborne.
If I had to guess, I would imagine she's trolling just because her lane opponent, me, got first blood from the invade. Not invade, you know, the shenanigan. Alright, well, we're just gonna freeze here, I guess, so we can be perfectly safe and farm up to infinity.
Enemy double kill.
Okay, so
What is goodness?
we have one person trolling by leaving bot lane and refusing to stay bot lane. And so the other side of the map, while they had a numbers disadvantage, they decided the best way to abuse the troll that was coming to their lane was to fight them with a numbers disadvantage. Do you understand how stupid League of Legends players' logics are sometimes? Like, why on earth was our top laner actively fighting in the river? Maybe she got chased there, to be fair.
Feel winter's sting. Show
Hello, Talon. There we go. Now we have a lane opponent.
I hold the dark true eyes. I hold the heart.
Nice one, Lulu. She's not afraid to play aggressive.
Has been slain.
Guys, you understand you still have a numbers disadvantage as long as Lulu is bot, right? So why is the jungler dying mid? The fact that he's mid indicates that he's voluntarily taking that fight, you know? This is probably a waste of my flash. How bad? My ghost, rather. This is gonna be a waste of my flash, is what I would say if I was actually flashing in there. I'm not going to do that.
An ally has been slain.
I swear to god, every time one of the enemies trolls... Wait, what the hell? Every time one of the enemies trolls and just goes mid, it actually results in a positive outcome for the enemy team, because my team always tries to fight them. Always. It's incredible. How can trolling be such a good tactic? Okay, I guess we're gonna end up just swapping lanes. Both bot lanes will end up mid lane.
Destiny. I have always hated that word. It is a worm that ruins lives and murders innocents. It is a
The only downside for the enemies, and it's a pretty big downside at that, to be fair, is that Talon has ended up with a negative farm. I'm missing this tonight, my bad. That was pretty poor.
My path will bring peace to the north. The south should fear us.
Oh boy.
I dream of a nation for my people.
This is so annoying though. So much harder to play aggressive on mid lane than it is bot lane because you can get flanked from any direction.
I hear my mother and her dreams.
Has been slain.
Singe could be maybe here? He's missing at least. Did I just see him there? Might have. I think pinked someone or something. Yep, he was in the river, probably looking for a gank. Oh no, they were just doing Herald, okay.
The Freljord shall unite. They think me cold. I have seen things the Southerners cannot imagine.
Shield me! Damn it. Alright, I need one wave. Then I have my Triforce.
Position well.
Which means I really do not want to die before I farm this wave. That would be a disaster. We are being ganked.
Hearthbound and Iceborne, Spirit Walker and
Now Akshan is being ganked. Holy shit, he survived.
I will show them the power of an iceborn.
I'm so dead actually. Fuck! Need a little protecting me there. That sucks. I don't think we had any warning, did we? Maybe I should have just immediately flashed. Ugh, that's such a lame move though. Like imagine just flashing here, because that was the only real counterplay to that. Imagine I just randomly flash because there's a Singed in the near vicinity. Who the fuck does that? No one.
No fate is written except by us.
I probably shouldn't have bothered with the available this late actually. Oh. Damn it. Okay, I got sun up barely. Got her. Let's go. Whoa. Get him, Yi. I think he's got him. Nice one. Huge.
As all gods have
And I've cashed all my coal now. Hello. Wasn't paying attention.
we must press on. This is the fury of Iceborn.
Alright, can hopefully finally base here. I can probably just do the same build I've been running, but skipping the Storm Razor. Just Triforce into Runeans into Titanic Hydra.
Strangled our people. It is a tale of failure.
We'll spike a lot sooner.
I was raised for war.
Turret plating will fall soon. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An enemy
Nice one, guys.
has been slain.
Mercy for weakness. Peace requires a steady hand.
Okay. I'm happy with that. He's also wasted Predator. Haven't seen Syndra in ages. She must have been farming though, somewhere. Her CS has gone up. This hardly feels worth it. Well, we got Yi around. There we go. Huge. Oh god. He's fine.
My bow. The day our tribes are one, the world will tremble.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Okay, after tanking that I can't fight her anymore, I don't think. Well, actually she doesn't have ult, I should have tried to fight her. Oh well. Ugh, Senna. We're good. Do I need the ghost here? I'm fine. Nice. Even as Swifties still got kind of this all there. Nice. Holy shit, let's go team. That was a full-on ace. I'm gonna go for the turret. It's guaranteed so long as Syndra doesn't have TP.
Seek peace, but bring the tools of war.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
There's Talon. I was wondering if he might be coming for me.
Swiftly now.
I think he wanted to. Poor guy is still super down on farm because of the start Syndra gave him. Is someone like stupid though that they clearly trolled, right? Like we're all in agreement with that. Syndra trolled, went mid, wrong move. But what ends up happening? Senna, to accommodate Syndra trolling, has to go mid and swap lanes with Talon, who ends up going solo bot. But this is all because Syndra is trolling. And so what is our counterplay to the Syndra trolling? Oh, they swapped the mid, we have to swap the mid as well. Is that not the same as like conceding that their swap to mid was smart and not trolling? It doesn't make any sense at all, right? But we swap mid anyway, and it happens every time, bro. Whichever bot lane trolls, like especially the support, whichever one trolls by leaving, the other one always tries to match it. Like, oh, enemy Zillion is just trolling the enemy bot laner and refusing to like lane with him and just goes to farm mid. Oh, my support also has to roam mid to match this roam. Enemy bot lane ends up swapping mid because the enemy ADC was trolling. Oh, we also have to swap the mid lane then. It's like, what? No. Why didn't we just swap first then? They would be forced to swap as well. But it doesn't work that way. It shouldn't work that way, but it somehow does. That's how everybody thinks it works in a way. Oh. Should be fine. Just force my ultimate. I bring it up a lot, but it is just so scarily consistent. It just doesn't make sense. The trolling ball lane is frequently the one that like forces the other ball lane to respond to it instead of just being like, okay, nice, thank you for the free win.
Let's see how close they can get.
Like we would have been able to abuse Talon 2v1 way easier than they would have been able to abuse Akshan 2v1, especially because Akshan would be mid lane, the safer lane, and Talon would be bot lane, the like less safe lane. So we were in a perfectly fine spot, but what happens? No, Akshan feels the need to force the swap to match their swap, even though their swap was a bad move.
I was born into poverty.
Just can't get over it, man. It's if it just happened like this one game, it would be one thing, you know. Could accept it that way, that maybe one person just doesn't like is not willing to do that, but it's like every time, every game that somebody swaps or starts trolling and roaming, their counterpart always seems to feel the need to match it instead of continuing doing their own thing.
Enemy killing spree.
I am Freljordian. Family. Tribe. They are all.
Oh my god. Jeez. Alright, I live. Which is nice because that had decently sized shutdown. Like I should just base. Okay, nice one. I probably should have just stayed since they were wanting to fight, but... Ooh. Okay, nice. We should be able to get Baron.
Praise Kindred, the two
Okay, nice.
pray we see death's approach, so we may complete our labors and die with our eyes open.
Nice. Gonna get the red buff on the way to Drake. Probably also the Raptors as well. Eh, too late.
Avarosa, guide me.
Super close to getting the Titanic Hydra though. I just realized this is basically the old Zeri build.
We are all kin of kin. Blood.
Okay, I can already base for it. I'm gonna do it. We got 2 dead anyway. Yeah, I'm sure this build has to be viable. Like, we know it's good because it used to be good on Zeri, right? And the only reason it stopped being good on her was because Farfars was nerfed on her, not because the build was nerfed.
All that prosper. No.
Can I get this turret? I think I can. That W was purely to park my Charfos on that auto.
My heart. There will be peace in the Trailblazer. I will forge it. The bow is my will given forth. It is
Goodbye, wave.
today. The fate of our people hangs in the balance.
Oh, fuck me. I'm so screwed because of Singe being behind me. I would have been fine. Fuck. That sucks. My bad. Shouldn't have tried to fight back. Oh god, no, 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 no. Guys, it's 3v5. What is the point of even trying? The point there is to try and concede as little losses as possible, not to fight them and beat them 3v5. This I can accept, because it's an attempt at a solo pick, which worked. But do not actively engage onto 5 people, or 4 people, as it turned out to be. Syndra is top.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Actually, you know what? I bet this is better. Just getting tank here.
The north should fear us.
They got her. Oof, that was a close one. Ah, my bad. Should be good. Oh, I ulted. I found her. I should have used the actually for vision. There we go. We can still see him. No way. Let's go. Now that Drake should be ours.
Fight better than you.
I'll let Auction farm mid and I'll just farm these raptors when they spawn.
When I say Avarosa, I
And the
hear
golems.
and her dreams.
Oh, hello. What the hell? What the fuck? How did she one-shot Lulu at the same time as me? That doesn't make sense. Also, how did she even end up bot? Ah, she must have walked into the brush at that point. Was Lulu taking turret aggro or what? Wow, that was just from her W that Lulu ended up at like 10% HP. Jesus. That's absurd. Didn't catch what was happening while I was watching the replay. Somebody TP'd in. Wait, you're kidding me. Dude, what is it? We just died. What is the point? Oh, we're gonna lose so many solo queue games. Oh, nice. Just the people engaging fights, like losing fights with losing numbers after people already died. I mean, that was just straight up good play from Syndra. Nothing else to say. We could have never guessed she was in there. Looked completely safe.
I have seen things the Southerners cannot imagine.
Fuck. I live. Barely. Nice. Enemy alive? There is a Syndra somewhere. I'm gonna go mid. Syndra spot. She's still just trolling. That's probably why she was even bought at such an unexpected time, just barely because she was trolling. Half our plays are just trolling, I guess, this game. Yeah, I don't really want to push that. I can easily die to Syndra. I'll just help with the Baron. I don't know about waiting 8 seconds. Plus on such short notice as well, he barely gave me time to realize what he wanted to do.
Iceborn. Except by us.
Okay, 3.3k HP now. We're gonna be doing so much AoE. And even just the armor reduction from W is gonna be really good even before a fight begins. Or before I start committing to auto-attacking in a fight. Yeah, the idea behind this build is that the Black Cleaver is going to get applied from the Titanic Hydra proc, so I'm just going to be shredding their entire team's armor super fast. Works especially well on Ashe because my Q also is going to like instantly remove all armor from whoever I target. Oop, this might not have been smart, my bad. Took one person down with me, that might be enough. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Could have been worse, could have been worse. Not as good as if I hadn't been engaged on, but absolutely could have been worse. I think Akali should have stayed bot. A bit late, buddy. Alright, what am I building next? Is there anything else that gives tankiness that we might enjoy? Or do I just want to do Phantom Dancer or Stopwatch? I think Stopwatch is going to be the best. A lot of the damage they did there was physical as well. Armor will be nice if I upgrade it to GA.
Peace requires a steady hand. Together we are strong.
Just checking I'm safe to farm here. And here. Exactly. Oof. Damn.
The day our
At least my ultimate is negative cooldown now.
world will tremble.
So pretty much gonna be up for the Drake.
I do my best work from afar.
So we start it. No need to delay. Maybe I shouldn't have used my Q though. I should have saved that for the fight. We got it. Need to make sure Kindred dies here. Okay, now I'm ghosting to try and finish them off. Come on. Well, ah, damn it, I was hoping to... Ooh. Okay, they all die anyway. Cool, I was hoping to block Syndra's ultimate, so I wasn't using my stopwatch until I saw her ult. Then I just go one shot. But she must have probably already used it, I guess. Otherwise she would have used it just to be safe.
The goddess
Yeah, I should have been paying closer attention and just blocked any skill shots that were likely to kill me as well, like her QW. It's basically, I was basically engaging there for my team. And yeah, I couldn't kill them by myself. I needed to just chase up until they used abilities on me and then stopwatch. Alright, that should be a GG. I think this build was actually fairly useful in a game like this. Nice. GG. Alright gamers, we are back for another game of Ashe the Diamond. Gonna be playing Ashe Xerath into Sivir Milio. Let's try and land them level 1 while we're here. Let's just focus to Sivir now. Are we gonna win it despite the rough early start? Possibly. Okay, I got Triumph. Ooh, I did not play that perfectly at all, but don't fuck with level 1 Ashe, baby.
I have seen things
Moral of the story.
cannot imagine.
Let's try and shove this ASAP. Not even sure I'm gonna be able to afford a longsword, sadly, but maybe a dagger. Nah, I should be able to get it. Oh, there we go. Xerath can actually stay if he wants, I suppose. The only concern is he might get ganked. But I absolutely want a base here. So at some point, they just needed to be like, okay, you know what? Like, there was a certain point in the fight where I had to only focus Milio, and they had only focused me, which is a good trade for them. Because Sivir had done so much damage just with her Q, and at that point they should just take the W and just disengage. It wasn't a terrible trade for us, but it wasn't a good one either. It was good for them, because they actually damaged the ADC and we only damaged the Milio. But then they kept dragging it out because they're like, oh, this Ashe is like so low now. Let's press the advantage, and it's like, I am so much stronger level 1 than Sivir. Like, really cannot understate just how much stronger. It was not in their best interest to drag that out.
All Avarosians a better life.
That's where it all went wrong for them.
Gods and spirits guide us, but our lives are our own. It is not the goddess Avarosa's glory I wish to recapture. It is our people's. Seek peace, but bring the tools of war.
Okay, missed his Q. There's the Sivir Q. And now she's dead again. Nice. I was actually about to be incorrect, except Xerath landed his auto. Nice one. Couldn't remember if she'd use flash or not. The moment Emilio misses Q, they have to disengage. And the moment Emilio misses Q, it is in my best interest to keep dragging it out as much as possible. Because I just win those extended fights so hard against Sivir.
I will show them the power of an iceborn.
Alright, we're gonna do that Charfus build again, by the way. Should be good here as well. We're absolutely getting ganked here. Ooh. So I'll want to path away from the Xerath to force Viego to have to go after only one of us at a time. That way I get to live. Damn it. I should have based somewhere safer. Because now my recall is cancelled, so I may as well stay here. Now I have to catch this wave on the turret. And then the next wave is a cannon wave, which I don't want to drop, so I'm going to be staying for that wave as well. But in the meantime, I've got so much unspent gold that I want to spend. Because until I spend that gold, I don't actually have the advantage over Sivir. The moment we're even in items, despite me being ahead in gold.
The bow is my will given form. I am it. It is me.
And am I actually gonna get the shove in a wave here? Because I was thinking I would have to drop one eventually, but maybe not. I've recovered HP at least. We could probably just run them down, to be honest. Okay, nice. Ah, don't quite get the finisher off, at least not myself. Ow. Okay, this is as much as I can do. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to drop a wave early. Oh, it's a cannon wave again, man. Oh my god, that nearly killed me. Alright, cannon wave or no cannon wave. Oh god, I'm dead. Fuck, I could have flashed that, I suppose, but fuck, that's annoying. My bad. Forgot about that.
I am a war mother. I have given oaths. I have taken oaths from them.
Please don't give them a free kill here. Yeah, that's really annoying. There's no reason why she should suddenly have more gold than me after getting stunned for the vast majority of the lane. Fuck me.
Praise Kendra, the two hunters. Pray we see death's approach.
Like, partially a throw from me, but come on, Xerath. At least my death was, well, it was a silly death, to be fair, but at least it wasn't intentionally silly. Whereas I could tell you Xerath was gonna die there from a mile away. Oh, what the hell.
My aim is steady.
Pure greed.
The day our tribes are one, the world will tremble.
Nice. Nice, huge shutdown to receive, thank god. Should put us back in the lead, I hope.
Only possible outcome.
Just gonna use Q to make sure I get that cannon. Let's shove another wave before I can help with the Drake too.
They are all.
An ally has been slain.
I have to drop away for this, but it'll be worth it for the Triforce.
An enemy has been slain.
I have heard no better words than the strong must try the impossible. This is the oath I must fulfill.
What the hell? That heal from Akka, actually.
Faster than my arrows? I think not.
Enemy killing spree.
I need to make sure she can't push the wave to push it with W.
I hold my heart.
Need Xerath here, by the way. Shouldn't be trading 1v1 here, or 1v2 rather.
No fate is written.
Damn it.
Ally has been slain.
Oh, Bliss. Shouldn't have bothered wasting ult for him, I think. Too likely he was gonna die anyway.
I was raised for war. I am Iceborn.
This could be good. Wait, fuck. Damn it, I was so sure the melee would Q there. Oh, my bad. Should at least be able to get Melio. Nice one. Okay, first Xerath ult hit. Fair enough. Nice one, buddy. Get yourself the assist. Second one, what are you doing, buddy? Why are you trying to steal that kill for yourself? At least I got it. Oh, what the hell? What the fuck? Can I even shove the second wave? Looks like I can.
An enemy has been slain.
And I'm out.
What is goodness but trying to do better than your forebears? Avarosa speaks one truth, as all gods must. She is a dream of unity.
Out 400 more HP than Sivir.
Avarosa, guide me.
Such a huge advantage.
Shut down.
Ow.
Dream of a nation.
No cannon for her at least.
Turret plating will fall soon.
What a terrible trade. Ooh. Ah, right between both of them, my bad.
Not choose you. Killing spree.
Would have been better to ult them while I was actually auto-attacking her though.
Been slain.
Yeah, there's no point shoving in waves. I can't pressure our Sivir at all.
I hear my mother and her dreams.
Decent damage. Getting ganked, fuck. I'm gonna ghost.
Only cold and hardship. I will
Oh, she's only half HP. We could have actually burst her straight up. I didn't know. She's still here. What the hell? Wait, I'm dead. Holy shit. My bad. Ah, she fucking got Honeyford as well, so she wasn't even squishy anymore. My bad. I was expecting she'd be as weak as when I last saw her. And Ignite. Oof, used everything on me.
I do not seek the throne of Avarosa. The Three Sisters are a myth that has strangled our people. It is a tale of failure.
I'm gonna mute this Gwen. I think Sivir's about to grief her popping into lane. Let's hope she's alone. She's indeed alone. Zerath! Oh. Sucks.
As ice shatters, so shall you.
Fuck. Guess not or I would have been able to tank that.
Peace requires a steady hand.
Rampage. Your team has
I should auto before using W actually. It's just smoother that way.
Let's see how close they can get. I dream of the day after the tribes are unified.
Why?
I dream of no longer needing to lead.
Maybe we can get Ari. Maybe she's gonna ult. Got her. There we go. Huge. Yeah, I figure half HP Ari. Oh, I'm probably dead here. Oh. I'm still dead. Bro, come on. That sucks. Yeah, I figured half HP Ari. Decent chance she had used her ultimate in a previous fight, if she was half HP. Yeah, going for that melee was probably too greedy. Not too greedy, but too risky, for sure. Ari, sure, at least she's in the middle of the lane, but melee we gotta chase him into his jungle. Let's get him. He might flash away. Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh well.
Blood for blood.
Give up so much from on mid for that. Oh my god. I'm ulting, but this is such a waste. No way this hits anyone. Fuck, should have saved it.
I did the Freljord shall unite.
Found Ari. Nice one. She still got the zone, are you kidding me? What the hell? Oh, come on. I have to run into Sivir. Got her. Got him. Fuck. Get her, Gwen. Get him, Gwen. Come on. No way, come on. That's such a joke, bro. The fucking Viego's sticking power is insane, man. Jeez. Did we have TP on Castle? I hope not.
Your turret has been destroyed.
It is surrender.
Okay, Renekton doesn't have the build to one-shot me. I hope. Yeah, cool. Nice one.
I only needed one shot.
Not when I got Traffrus. We might have to give that Drake up though. Yeah, it's already gone. Alright, I either get Titanic Hydra after one more wave, or if I sell coal.
Use mercy for
Or if I get
weakness.
golems. I'm not sure I can safely farm another wave. I don't have enough vision. I don't know where Ari is. I think I'll just go for the golems. Okay, there was Ari.
The fury of an ice storm.
At this point though, I'll just farm this and get it.
Pavarosa is the triumph.
Okay, so I'm not even sure Black Cleaver is gonna be even worth it here, when I am literally the only AD champion on my team. It will make me tanky though. It could be worth it just for tankiness. And more sticking power, of course, as well. I'm assuming it doesn't stack with this.
I was born in
No.
poverty. All Freljordians are.
Are they on Baron? They are. Oop. Wait, they were only duoing it. Oh, fuck me. Did what I could. But we've got Cassidon with TP up. This is insane. He's just trolling, man.
Is legendary.
That has to be trolling 100%.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Yep, Cassidon blames Gwen for 4 AP, so he's going to troll the game. That seems fair.
Praise Orn, the Firebringer. I ask for your wisdom.
Gwen doesn't deserve the win, so let's all lose. Let's just try and focus. I'm just gonna go full damage here.
And the battle is won before
not Black Cleaver. I think Phantom Dancer will be a good follow-up here. Bro. Too many. Cassidy needs to get out and get his HP back, and then maybe we stand a chance.
A battle worthy of the Freljord. Blessed three sisters, give me strength to endure when I rest, give me courage to fight wickedness, give me knowledge to see the truth.
An enemy is legendary.
Okay, we have to give up the Drake.
Gods and spirits guide us, and our lives
I want to get the Raptors though. Oh my god, what the hell? Does he have vision there or what? He must have had. Actually, it might have just been his transformed ult, not his regular ult. That actually has the cooldown.
Enemy double kill.
Oh man.
Your turret is
We just had to give up the Drake, bro. Every game is like just losing to this. Like one person dies and then nobody else has to die, but everybody else dies. He's gonna E. This is my one chance to maybe try and get him. Got him. I'm trying this fight. Fuck, I'm dead. I tried. Kassadin is up actually, maybe he cleans up. Nope, he's not trying. Wants to kill the full HP Ahri instead of the low HP people who are hitting the Nexus. Yep. Oh well. Well, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe to see more content like this, and I'll see you guys on the next one.